And I don't see on Facebook yet.
I don't see anything.
It's loading.
And I'm going to do one.
You're live on Instagram. We're live on Facebook.
Woo! Hey, everybody! Woo! We're waiting for the chorus. Because guess what, you guys? We're here to walk this way. But you can keep it playing. It's okay. But you want to dance? You know why? Because I'm Katie. I'm Becca. Well, welcome to Walk This Way! Right? Everybody dance. Walk this way! Okay. Let's try that again. I'm Katie. I'm Becca. Welcome to Cooked Up Cooking with Katie and Becca. Hey everybody, we're here today. We're here to walk this way. That's right. Get it? Walk this way. Because we have two really easy stir-fry dishes. Because I know a lot of you, listen, you know what? We're about to be locked down again. We have a feeling here, especially in Los Angeles. So we want to offer to you guys some really easy recipes, which are great for leftovers, right? Yeah, I know. We're back here in Encino, right? Right. Okay. And we're super excited because we have some incredible guests today. But first, as always, I just wanted to welcome our guest producer director, Paul Hemstreet from Santa Clarita, California, behind the scenes, doing all the behind the scenes action today. And we also have our guest director, Kitchen Chats, Margaret McSweeney.
Hi, everyone.
Hey, Margaret. Now, you guys, if you don't know, Margaret is the creator of the award-winning podcast, Kitchen Chat. She was inducted into the Taste Awards Hall of Fame a few months ago. We're so proud of her. She interviews incredible culinary luminaries and foodie friends, from Carla Hall to Jacques Pepin. And she is joining us live from the Viking showroom in Chicago, along with her friend, Chef Jamie Larita. Hi, Jamie Larita.
Yes, my co-host.
I'm afraid.
How are you guys?
Where is he?
Do you see Jamie?
I don't see Jamie.
All right. Well, I'm here. I don't know what happened to me.
Oh, wait.
Can
Stand
you
by.
run over and stand next to Margaret? Oh,
There I am.
There he is. There he
Hey,
is.
Chef Jamie
Hi,
Larita.
Jamie.
Celebrity Chef Jamie Larita. Can you just tell us a little bit about your background? Tell us who
Sure.
you cooked for.
Yeah, I am a chef. I graduated from the Culinary Institute of America, and I travel with rock stars. Everybody, I heard your Aerosmith introduction there, Walk This Way. I was Steven Tyler's personal chef. My first cookbook I published with Sarah McLachlan. I've traveled with everybody from Josh Groban and Barry Manilow to big rock stars like Aerosmith and Kiss. I've been on the road for many, many years as a chef and designer, and I'm really happy to be here today.
We are so excited to be here today, and I think that you, Jamie Larita, are a total walk star. So thank you. We're so honored to have you today. Thank you so much. Margaret and Jamie will be fielding your questions and comments. We also have joining us today Nicole Hurst-Hussein of Cobalt Events.
Hi, everyone.
Oh, sorry.
Hi, Nicole Hurst-Hussein of Cobalt Events. Tell us
Hi,
a little bit about your background. She's a celebrity event planner. I've worked with her many times, and she's quite humble. So I just want to mention one of the most exciting things I know that she's done is she produced Andy Cohen's baby shower. Woo woo! Yay! So tell us a little bit about Cobalt Events. Okay, Nicole?
Yes. Hi, everyone. I'm really excited to be here with all of you today and with all these fabulous guests. as Katie mentioned, we've worked together a lot over the years. We've had a lot of fun and really missing our live events right now. I'm the founder of Cobalt Events. We design and produce corporate, social, nonprofit, social and real estate events over the last 17 years. One of my favorite events to do are tea parties, and just want to talk to you a little bit today about how we all, are in a different place right now, and how tea is such a great connector, and how we can have parties at home. We can have a tea party at home. You can have it with your family. You can have it with your kids, and you can also have a cup of tea with friends over Zoom. You can get creative. You can have a traditional tea party where you can pull out some china, throw on a fabulous hat. I know we're all living on our pajamas today, but maybe for a second, get dressed up. And if you really don't feel like getting out of your pajamas, you can throw on some pearls and dress up your PJs. But it's a great time, especially now being home, to be able to connect and enjoy. Today, I'm really excited to be able to introduce you to Lawrence Charles, who's the founder of Charles & Company, a luxury tea company with over 15 teas. Not only is it my favorite tea, but it's become a favorite of many celebrities, as well as the royal British family. And you can find guests sipping his tea in some hot spots like some of the Nobu hotels, Four Seasons hotels, and Malibu Farms. I've had the pleasure of incorporating his tea into some of my events and just have had such great feedback from our clients and just an amazing experience. Tea is like no other beverage. It has the ability to positively affect the body, soothe the mind, and create opportunities for relaxed, enjoyable social interactions. Did you know that there are ways to spice up your tea? Today, Lawrence is going to share with us more about his tea and spicing up tea time. So I'm going to turn it over to Lawrence.
Woo-hoo! Thanks, Lawrence Charles, for joining us today. We're so excited. What are you making for us today, Lawrence Charles?
Oh, I can't wait. Like right now is the perfect time. We're dealing with social distancing. We're dealing with staying at home, and we're cooped up. We're going crazy. The kids are running around, and we need a time right now to take a moment, deep breath, silence, and be present. And we could do that with a little alcohol infused in our tea. So today, I want to make for you one of our really amazing, delicious teas. It's our Cuban mango. I'm going to make this into a Cuban mango mojito. So a quick fact is mojitos came from Cuba. How about that? So we're going to get started first with what we do is we take a couple mango, whole mangoes, and we'll slice those. We just need one mango half, but before we do that, we're going to steep our tea. We take 2 tablespoons of our delicious Cuban mango tea. We steep that for 3 minutes. We already have it steeped here just for production reasons, of course, but it's always good to have sitting around to sip all day. So we're going to add this 3/4 cup. We're going to add this to, and this is our infusion blender. It's by Breville, so it's an attachment, and it's absolutely wonderful. It makes great puree. So we're going to take our mango slices, of course, but we've done it a little bit faster. We already have mango puree, as you can see right there. And we're going to add this. We're going to add this to the tea. And this is really, really fast, really, really awesome. So this is the attachment for the immersion blender. This is by Breville. We're going to get that blended. Can everybody hear me while I'm talking and blending?
Yeah. Woo-hoo!
Okay, so we get that blended up, and while we have that there, we're going to take in our fancy shaker, we're going to add some mint leaves, so 10 to 15 leaves, and we're going to do this quickly here. We're going to break those off, Add it to our shaker. We're gonna add 3 lime slices. So you can do a quarter slices. And then we're gonna take our first 3 tablespoons of our raw sugar. And this is one of my favorite companies. I'll show you right here. This is the real company. The great thing about this is not rock sugar. So, one important thing. This comes from a single origin farm. So this comes from Costa Rica, and it dissolves in even cold tea. So if you're making iced tea and you need the sugar to dissolve in it, absolutely amazing. So that's the raw sugar there. And so we're going to take our muddler and we're going to muddle that a little bit. Now we're going to add just our mango and tea. And so now listen, everybody is accessible to have this accessible to them. So I didn't want to bring out anything that might confuse anyone. They know exactly what this is. So we're going to do 2 shots of this. I like to add just a little bit more. And then we're going to take this and put this in our shaker. And we're going to shake this up. Oh, you know what we're missing? How could I forget? We're missing our 2 cups of ice. So we're going to add that right in there. There we go. Got a nice little overflow going. Let's shake this up. All right. See what we got here. There we are. Now watch how beautiful this pours. Take your glass and you add a little bit of ice to it. And so one thing that I like to do, actually, I like to pour it straight into here, because a lot of times these guys, unless you're a bartender, you might have a little bit of a challenge. So we want to add this to our glass. There we go. Just a little bit like this. So you can see how beautiful that puree is coming through. You can see some mint leaves. And so what we're going to do now is we're going to garnish this up a little bit. We're going to add a little bit of mint. Nice little garnish to it. And we're going to add a nice mango slice, garnish that up, and then we're a beautiful paper straw right there.
Good job.
One more thing, top that off with just a little club soda. There we are, delicious. And we want to stir that a little bit there. All right, here we go. Drum roll, please. Do I got a drum roll? Fabulous. Now I can shelter inside. I can wear my mask. Don't have to be a Karen. Beautiful.
It
That's
looks
how we make our
amazing,
Cuban mango
Lawrence.
mojito. And you can actually find that online at cnct.com. We'll have the recipe available for you as well. We're going to allow you to be able to download that. It's going to get posted by a few people. And thank you. Thank you guys for having me.
That looks incredible. And Margaret's going to go ahead and copy and paste the link to your website where the recipe will be featured. But I also wanted to say we are giving away not only a copy of my Chinese cookbook, Everyday Chinese Cookbook today. Charles is also giving away a beautiful Charles & Company basket filled with 4 to 5 amazing teas and filters. So you guys know the drill. If you've been to our show before, anybody that comments will be automatically eligible to win either the cookbook or the basket from Charles & Company. Woohoo! Thank you so much. Margaret and Jamie, do you have any questions for Lawrence?
I have a question.
Yes.
Are you drinking alone?
Well, I tell you what, I don't like to drink alone, but I will if I have to. How about that?
It's a safe thing to do, Lawrence.
I was just curious. I was just curious if you were social distancing drinking. Even if that's a thing.
I think it's a thing. I mean,
It's a
I did
thing.
it time.
I'm about to pour my own just because of that. I think you're starting a trend here. Drinking alone.
Cheers.
I love it.
And I
Hashtag
love how you can use
drinking
tea with
alone.
cocktails. That's such a fun idea.
Yeah, it's really, really creative and clever. Now, Lawrence, could you substitute the fresh mango with frozen mango chunks?
Yes. In fact, to be absolutely honest with you, we did a mango sorbet and we froze it. So I like to do like some interesting things with the mango to have a bit of a different taste to it. But you can taste the herbal tea coming through, the calming effects, and an enjoyable alcohol punching through. Everything just comes together deliciously.
Oh,
I
he's
love
drinking.
it. We can't wait to try it. Now, Margaret, can you tell us who's joined us so far on Facebook?
Oh, so many of your friends are joining. We have Diane D. Gustafson,
Hi,
Ben
Diane.
Insane, Dan Edmondson, Elisa Blatt, Philip Campy, Peter Hansen, Laura
Hi, Philip.
Nixgerson, and the list goes on. Charles Vollmer, everyone's saying this is so nice. They love the
Woo!
drink. Brian Sasitsky, Valerie Mitchell, Jean, Matthew, Jordan,
Goodness.
Glenn says, and he says, Glenn says, I like it. No need to muddle the mint lime.
Nice. Great.
Yes.
This is a party up in here, you guys. We are coming in hot with a cool, refreshing cocktail, right, you guys? Now, also welcoming Bill from Chicago as well, my brother Bill. Bill, do we have any friends joining us from Instagram, Bill?
Well, there are a bunch here. Me, May Chandran,
Yay.
Niger Sun Media, SH Society, Mom Angelus,
Hi, Stella. Hi, Mom Angeles.
SH Society, nice haircut. Someone has a nice haircut.
Oh, thank you. Okay, everybody. Thanks for my husband said my hair looks like a mom haircut, which I was very insulted by, because no one wants to say they have mom jeans on or a mom haircut. But I think it's super cute.
Yeah, Mom.
I am a mom. I'm not ashamed, but I don't want a mom haircut. Anyway, moving on to the matter at hand, you guys. All right, don't forget, anybody that comments, asks a question, shows us some Facebook love or Instagram love, automatically entered into win a copy of my cookbook or a Charles & Company basket. All right, you guys, let's get started on our recipes. We have two easy stir-fry recipes. The first one is just an easy veggie tofu recipe. This is my mom's famous recipe, which is, of course, included in my Chinese cookbook. So, Paul, if you want to switch to the top-down
Go.
camera. Becca, you stand over here. Can you see it? We're fine. Okay, Becca's going to take you through the ingredients.
Okay, so we have some broccoli and carrots. Can I put it in?
No, not yet.
Okay.
What else?
Mushroom,
Straw mushrooms,
baby corn, tofu,
and
garlic.
some fresh minced ginger. Okay. It's garlic and ginger.
Oh, and ginger.
And ginger. Okay, you guys, as you can see here, I'm just heating my electric wok. Now, I love woks because of their concave shape. They retain heat really, really well, and things that go flying out of your pot. But if you just have a nonstick skillet, that's also totally fine. But today we're going to wok this way. So I'm just adding some heart healthy canola oil here, or you could use vegetable oil. You could use grapeseed oil. You could even use
Coconut oil.
coconut oil. All right, now we're going to add some ginger and garlic. And we let this just saute until it becomes fragrant, about 30 seconds or so. Then we're going to add
Baby corn.
our baby corn, made famous in the movie Big. I know you all remember that scene, right? And we also have some straw mushrooms. Straw mushrooms, and we have our carrots and broccoli, which I blanched in advance. And we'll talk more about blanching in just a second, okay, you guys? Then we're going to add
our cubed tofu. I like to use extra firm tofu. Okay, we're just going to stir fry this until it gets heated through. Can you guys see that? Doesn't it look beautiful? It's really like eating a rainbow. And the beauty of this dish is you can use any veggies you happen to have in the fridge. So it's perfect for leftovers, right? Okay, once it's heated through, then I'm just gonna add a little bit of chicken broth. Rebecca's gonna add some chicken broth, but you guys could use vegetable broth if you wanted to. And then once the liquid comes to a boil, what we wanna do is add a cornstarch slurry. Does anybody out there know what a cornstarch slurry is? Please enter your answers now on Instagram or Facebook. Please enter your answers now. All right, you see it, the liquid is coming to a boil. So we're just gonna drizzle in the cornstarch slurry. And then, okay, we're just entering this in, and then we're going to add oyster sauce. Oyster sauce is made from dried oysters. It really gives an umami punch to this dish. A little bit goes a long way. If you're vegetarian or vegan, you can get vegetarian vegan oyster sauce made with mushrooms at Asian markets, if you prefer that. So I'm just gonna add a little bit of our savory, sweet and salty oyster sauce. Becca has dance in 4 minutes. Oh, Becca has music lesson in 4 minutes, so she's gonna be leaving us soon, but here I go. I'm just gonna toss to combine. Doesn't that look so healthy and delicious? I'm just gonna plate it up. Here we go. You see that, guys? So let's just talk about blanching. Does anybody know what blanching means? If you know the answer, I'm talking to you, Philip Campy.
No cheating.
No cheating. Becca says no cheating. Please
Cheating's never right.
enter your answers now. Okay. Woohoo! Boy, it is so hot here. But doesn't that look so healthy and delicious? And you guys saw how quick and easy that was. This took about less than 5 minutes, right? Which I just love. Okay, hold on a second. I'm just gonna put the rest of this onto my platter. All right, Paul, we can switch back. Doesn't that look great? So healthy, delicious, great for Meatless Monday. Obviously, if you want to throw some meat protein into this, you could add some chicken. What else, Becca? Beef. What else? Shrimp. Chicken, beef, shrimp, leftover rotisserie chicken. Excellent for this dish, right? Get me now. Thank you. Okay, sorry, I'm melting away. All right. Hey, Margaret and Bill, do we have any answers to my trivia question or any comments or anybody else that wants to say hi?
So many people saying hi, and then a couple of answers to the questions. Jean says cornstarch mixed with water. And Diane D says boil, then dip in ice water for the answer for blanching. So,
Ding, 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 ding. You guys are both right to these questions, but there are fundamental techniques we use in Chinese cuisine. Slurry is a thickening agent, which makes those delicious Cantonese gravies when mixed with a broth or water. And then blanching. So when you're making stir fries, this is a key. You want to blanch vegetables like broccoli or carrots or green beans, because what happens is you boil them for 1 minute, then you take them out, submerge them in an ice bath, and this retains their beautiful, vibrant color, and they stay tender crisp. Right, Becca? But Becca has to go practice piano now, so she's going to say bye. So no TikTok dance today. Oh, no. Say bye, Becca.
Bye, Becca.
Becca will be back on Sunday. Okay, you guys. All right, let's move on to our second delicious recipe. We are making a shiitake mushroom udon noodle stir fry with miso butter. And me so happy I'm making this dish. I'm sorry, I couldn't resist. I had to say that. But it is made with butter, so it is a little indulgent. But this dish too is just filled with umami flavors. It's so delicious. We start with some udon noodles. I just got this at an Asian market, but you can find this at any well-stocked grocery store these days. You just put them in some boiling water for about 3 minutes. They look like this, okay? Then we have some shiitake mushrooms. I have some fresh shiitake mushrooms, which you could substitute with portobello mushrooms, baby bella mushrooms, even white button mushrooms. Now, mushrooms are an excellent antioxidant, and they're also an incredible anti-aging ingredient. So eat lots of mushrooms, you guys. Then we also have in this dish, I have some miso paste. I have a bit of chicken broth, soy sauce, and a little bit of oyster sauce. And to this, I'm going to add, I just happen to have my travel bottle of sake. Here it is. Here it is. Here's my travel bottle of sake. I'm going to add about a tablespoon of sake to this mixture. And it has the most intoxicating notes in it. It is so luscious and divine. I think you're going to love it. Okay, so we're going to pop on over to our top-down camera again, you guys, okay? I'm going to turn this on to medium high, adding once again a little bit of oil, because guess what? We're also going to add some butter to this. And we're just going to let that melt away. Now, while that's happening, Margaret and Bill, do we have any new friends joining us, or comments or questions coming in?
Let's see,
someone
Randall.
asked back when, how long do you drain the tofu?
Oh, excellent question. So what I like to do is I like to cube up my tofu and I pat it dry with a paper towel, because it's really important that your tofu is nice and dry, or else it's going to get mushy, and you do not want a mushy stir fry. Another technique that people like to use is to take the whole tofu block, put it on a baking sheet, then just put some paper towels over it, and then a big pot, because the pressure and the weight from the pot will release the liquid from the tofu. So I would just say, toss it really well with paper towels before you actually stir fry. And buy extra firm tofu, okay, you guys? All right, as you can see here, my butter's almost melted, so I'm going to add some garlic. I wish you guys could be here right now because it smells so good. And then I'm going to add our shiitake mushrooms. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Okay. There we go. And then I'm just going to combine until they are softened. I might add just a bit more oil here as well. Okay. And I have this on a pretty high heat, because whenever you're stir frying, it's important that you have a high heat so things really sear, okay? Now, once your mushrooms have softened, then you want to add our delicious sauce, okay? So I'm going to add our miso sauce with the chicken broth, the soy sauce, the oyster sauce, and just toss this to combine, as you can see here. Okay, you guys, now I'm going to add our udon noodles.
So Katie, would there be a way to add tea to a sauce for stir fry?
Ooh, that's an excellent question. What do you think, Lawrence?
I think so. Actually, I have a number of chefs that will use my tea for different preparations, and let me tell you, it's quite delicious, everything that they make with it. So there's a lot of opportunity to explore.
Well, my mother taught me this really delicious recipe for sea bass. It's actually tea smoked sea bass. And the recipe is on my blog, chefkatiechin.com. But you basically just roast the sea bass over brown sugar and jasmine tea. And then it just roasts and browns the fish, and it is so delicious. So I love experimenting with tea as well. Okay, you guys, now I'm just gonna add some green onions. And then we're just going to toss for about 10 more seconds or so. And that's it. So easy, so decadent and delicious. But you can, again, put this together in about 10 minutes. There you go. I'm just gonna plate this up. Now, if you didn't want to use udon noodles, if you were on a gluten-free diet, you could certainly use some rice noodles, and you could swap out the soy sauce with tamari, and you could use gluten-free or sauce. So Asian recipes are so versatile for gluten-free diets. You can be so creative. Okay, here we go. All right, back to me, Paul. Here we go. Now I'm just going to garnish with some more scallions. Doesn't that look good? So delicious. And don't forget, you guys, I'm giving away a copy of Everyday Chinese Cookbook today, compliments of Tuttle Publishing, to anyone that makes a comment. I mean, is eligible to win. Anyone that makes a comment, along with a beautiful basket from Charles and Company. Right, Charles? I mean, Lawrence.
Yes.
From Charles
Yes.
and Company. Look at our beautiful noodles. Do you think this would pair well with your Cuban mango mojito?
I think it would be delicious, especially with the mangoes. Just juxtapose the flavors. Absolutely
Yeah.
amazing.
My noodles are spilling over. No, I think the brightness, the juicy mango, sweet tart, mixed with these savory umami flavors would be just incredible. So yummy, right? Hey, you guys, Margaret, Bill,
Yes.
do you have any other questions or comments coming in?
You're just getting so many hearts. People are sending so many hearts, and yeah, it's great.
Yay, yay. Well, you know, when I have this many guests on my show, I feel like it's a party, and I feel like, you know, we have to have virtual dinner parties these days, right, you guys? So one question I always like to ask during my virtual dinner parties is, what would be your death row meal? Okay, Margaret, go, then Jamie, then Lawrence, then Nicole. Okay, ready, go.
Oh my goodness, the pressure. My death row meal would be something that you and Chef Jamie Larita cook. Anything.
I love it. Okay, Jamie, your turn.
Oh, we can't hear Jamie.
Muted.
So if you can hear me now, my death row meal would definitely be char siu ribs and shrimp fried rice.
I love it when you come to the right live stream, Jamie. Sounds delicious. Okay, Lawrence, you go next. What would your death
I'm
row
pretty
meal be?
easy. I can take a good filet, just the right temperature, and just buttery, melting in your mouth. That's good enough for me.
I love it.
Whatever garnish.
And of course, a Cuban mango mojito. Now, Nicole heard you
Yes.
saying, what would your death row meal be?
I would have to say lasagna. It's been our comfort food over the last few months, and I think that would be it. But I also want to note that, you know, I've had the pleasure of trying your food at the many events, but it has been so nice to be able to watch your show every week and then to bring it to our table. So, and finally have the time with a little break from these events to be able to cook your recipes at home. And they've been so delicious and so easy. So thank you. And making it
Thanks,
fun.
Nicole.
So fun
Thank
to do with the
you.
kids.
Thank
Yes.
you. No, I don't want to leave out Paul and Bill. So Paul, what's your death row meal? And then to you, Bill.
I have to say a pizza that's a Nancy Silverton style with a really crisp crust and lots of good mozzarella cheese. And I think that mojito would go with it really well.
I agree. Okay, Bill Chin from Chicago. Last but not least.
Probably some Ben and Jerry's Cherry Garcia ice cream.
Woo! Philip Campy, if you're watching, I'm sorry he didn't say cookie dough ice cream. Our friend Phil Campy, co-inventor of cookie dough ice cream, and has become a regular on the show. All right, I'm just going to close up by telling you my death row meal, and that would have to be my late mother Leanne Chin's Cantonese chow mein. So with that, you guys, listen, don't forget, if you comment, if you say hi, if you just send a heart emoji, you're eligible to win the Charles and Company basket or a copy of my cookbook, Katie Shin's Everyday Chinese Cookbook. I'm so glad he joined us. I just wanted to say one last thing. We're so glad we hopefully enjoyed the show. but we want to keep those food banks full. So please donate to Feeding America. And Margaret will post a link to on how to donate. Okay, you guys, don't forget to check out Charles and Company, right? Check out his website, look for the recipe. Don't forget you're eligible to win a great basket of his products. We're just gonna count down 10 seconds. So I give you 10 more seconds to comment, you guys. Okay, ready? 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And let's just give a round of applause. Special thanks to all our amazing guests, starting with Lawrence Charles. Thanks, Lawrence.
Thank you. It's been a pleasure. And remember, Cuban mango, and then we have our Cuban mango mojito.
Woohoo! Drink alone, everybody. Hashtag drink alone. Let's also thanks Nicole Hussein from Cobalt Events. Please remember her for all your events in the coming, years. Okay, and then also we have Jamie Lorena, Chef Jamie Lorena. Thank you so much for joining us. It was a real delight.
You really walked the hell out of that.
Oh my God, thank you. Walk this way, baby. All right, and then last but not least, Margaret McSweeney of Kitchen Chat. Thank you for being an amazing moderator as always. You guys have a wonderful weekend. We'll see you Sunday at 3 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. Until then, happy cooking and walk on, guys.